Well, hi Mark, it's great to catch up with you again, and here we are, TPAC Toronto 2025. It's been so exciting seeing a number of people, but I just wondered your thoughts about the conference.
Yeah, I think it's been great. It's been a while since I've come to TPAC. You've obviously represented me the last few years, but it's so nice to be back, see everybody and catch up with everybody. And I think the show's going really well so far.
Hey Mark, I've just picked up your business card, and I noticed it doesn't have a title on it.
That's right. That was intentional, Rob, because at AGS, the way we believe is every member of our team is just as equal as the CEO or president. So for me, my team is as valuable as my time as their time is. And that's the way we kind of run there.
Well, that's actually profound. That's really good. Thanks for that, Mark. Well, I suppose what I don't know is some of your history actually with Sage and these guys here. I've known you for years. You want to tell us the story?
Sure. So back in '98, I started my first development company, and we created this really neat point of sale system that actually integrated with Sage through a TCP/IP connection. So it was an overlay on top of Internet Explorer. So it was quite innovative at the time. And in 2002, we ended up selling. So Sage bought it. Back then it was Computer Associates. And then I kind of got out of the industry for a few years. And what kind of got me back into it is I was working for a cellular company, and I saw these little things called Blackberries. And they were sending data packets. So they were just sending little information back and forth to the server, coming back. And I thought to myself, wow, that was kind of like our first product that we developed. So I figured, why not try and do it on the mobile? So hence Wireless Merchant. And that's where we came up with the whole order entry on a BlackBerry. And it has evolved today into the Android app.
Yeah, with Wireless Merchant, maybe just getting some of the customers we have now with different industries. It sounds exciting.
Yeah, it's been really great. Most of our clients are wholesale distribution, so they'll have salespeople on the road going in, looking at their customers, checking out what they need, placing the order on the app, and then sending it right to the warehouse right away so they can pick and pack. So that's kind of cool. We do have one which is a manufacturer of actual candies, Taylor's Candy. You might remember them. You guys did a little piece on them for us. And, they supply popcorn and then manufacture gummy bears and all kinds of things. And they use it for all their sales reps to go out and visit their customers and be able to make all the orders and send it right to the office right away. So it's instant instead of having to wait 2 or 3 days before they upload all their sales information.
What's exciting for a lot of the Sage 300 bars, speaking to me, is some of the features that Wireless Merchant has and the way it works with Sage 300. Do you want to care to elaborate?
Sure. So some of the things that we put into our app compared to some of our competitors is we've made sure that we took advantage of almost every detail of Sage. So in Sage order entry, if you have optional fields, we use those and we give you availability to put that into the system. And such opportunities like serial and lot tracking. So those were the biggest features that we've added recently. So we've had several clients that required those features and we built it in. That's the nice thing about us is that we actually customize to our clients' needs. So if they do need an extra feature, we're able to build it. And that's the nice thing. And I think the channel appreciates that because it gives them the flexibility of knowing we're able to add on any feature that the client may need in a relatively short time frame.
Yeah, I think what's exciting, what a lot of the VARs appreciate here now, exposed Wireless Merchant into Africa with their first site. Just to back on that.
Very exciting, actually. We've picked up a distributor of Heineken beer, so it's been very interesting moving with that project, and there's a lot of scalability to it, so we're just waiting for that next round of scalable to it, so it's very exciting. And I think, Rob, I got to thank you for, bringing us that exposure and even making the North American dealers really excited about Wireless Merchant again.
No, thanks for that. I do appreciate it because, of course, we also exposed AGS advanced software with Wireless Merchant to Asia last year, and the feedback from a lot of the dealers there is also positive, not realising what's available to them is obviously a big thing. even to this day, even that we've had Sage 300 now for quite a while, but people just don't realise the flexibility of the third-party products.
Yeah, and I think from our standpoint, people are really starting to recognize what Wireless Merchant can do for them. And I think the dealers are starting to recognize that and what they have available for their clients.
So true. This year, people are discovering you've actually got quite a few other products and great utility products. If you want to talk a little more about that.
Yeah, sure. So one of the things that we've been working on over the last little while is a credit card management system. So it enables vendors who are looking to utilize the expenses, but just simplify the whole process of how to expense everything and manage the reconciliation of the statement. So we've introduced two pieces to our product called Credit Rec. So the first piece is a little AI tool that if you just want simple, easy to use coding, you can upload your PDF of your statement, your credit card statement, and then it renders everything and gives you line by line description where you can actually code to a GL account code and then upload into Sage GL as a journal entry. So it's really kind of simple, easy to use. So it's nice for small mom and pop shops that just don't have a lot of accounting background and stuff. So it makes it easy. Our second piece to it is a desktop version. So that's when you get more sophisticated, where it enables you to link to multiple databases. So if you have Sample Company Inc. and Sample Company Limited, you can actually pass transaction information into both those databases through one transaction. So that's a real nice feature that we've built into those systems.
Yeah, so Mark, some of the customers, where are they located?
Yeah, well, we've been lucky. We've actually, we're global now. So with obviously your help, we've actually expanded from Canada to the US to Jamaica, Barbados, St. Lucia, and now we're being represented in South Africa, and hopefully we're expanding even more. But yeah, we're pretty well everywhere now, and it's really exciting. I think we've got a lot of clients that are range different companies, different types of businesses, and it's very exciting.
Yeah, so would you like to touch on some of the verticals that is attracted to Wireless Merchant?
Yeah, sure. So it's kind of a wide range. So we have some that are medical supply distributors, to candy manufacturers, to food distributors. We have one in St. Lucia that actually manufactures sauces, different types of hot sauces. So that's kind of interesting. And we even have one in Canada that manufactures concrete steps for their for different development areas. So they'll get an order in where they have to deliver certain type of step to different phases and different units, and they're able to use Wireless Merchant and trigger those to each lot that they need to put on. So it's actually quite interesting what some people are using it for.
Well, it sounds like Wireless Merchant's very scalable. Just a rough idea?
It can range any customer. So anyone who uses order entry and inventory control can use Wireless Merchant. It's scalable to any size. You can be a mom and pop shop to be one user or two users, all the way to thousands of users. It does not matter. So Rob, I got one question for you. This is several key packs you've done for me now. And I want to know, what do you see the vision of Sage 300 in our community moving forward globally?
I'm glad you asked, Mark. It's very fortunate I've had the opportunity to talk for Sage Management in 3 different regions, from North America, Asia, and also in Africa, Middle East. And I believe that the long-term benefits for Sage 300 for them is great. They realise that the 15,000 plus users, there's still viable business there. There's that opportunity for third-party products to add value to a lot of these customers. And really, that's why we have TPAC. We just get opportunity for the VARs to recognise and start looking at the customers in a different way. And that's what I like about your products. I think you have an advantage of utility size or a small application size that's useful for many of the customers that are out there. And I think that's the advantage of the ongoing conferences that we have.
Great. And how do you find the impact of a product like Wireless Merchant in our ecosystem?
I think Wireless Merchant's a great product. I think that's the reason I took it on with you, Mark, 2 years ago, and we're slowly getting there and seeing the advantages. And also the recognition from a lot of the VARs. Some of them have been around and and now they realise the maturity of their customers, the opportunities now there for them. I think that's where we're starting to pick up on existing sage streaming sites. And I think a lot of people don't realise there's around 200 to 300 new sage streaming sites around the world every year, and I'm targeting those. The opportunity of at least 3 to 4% or whatever it may be with your products gives us an opportunity to let the bars know that that's where they can go with the wireless merchant.
Yeah, no, that's great. And I really appreciate your help. And I think with yourself and our products, we're going to go a long way.
Thanks, Mark.